Oh, so fabulous.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel once again. It's your girl Dumebi Leah. If this is your first time coming across my channel, you're welcome. I do hope you decide to subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, you guys know that I love you. It's so good to have you here. Welcome back. So today's video is strictly for educational purposes. Please do not go searching out the people that I talk about in this video. Don't send them any form of hate comment, threats, or violence. This channel does not support any of that. Well, this video was something I thought at first was hilarious when I started watching it, but later I was like, okay, starting to get a little cringy. Can you just stop? Let me just go right ahead and play his video.
A black person in my chair not too long ago called me the N-word. More specifically, he called me his N-word. You my N-word. It's never happened to me before. Never had a black person, definitely not at work, for sure. I don't think any time in my entire life has that ever happened. At the same time, he puts his hand out like this. You my N-word. Puts his hand out, and then my hand goes into his. So imagine one of these hands is black. And then the hands come together. It felt like a sonic boom was created. This warmth entered my body. And I felt like we solved racism. Just right then and there. Like, it was like everything's okay. We are cool AF. We're good. That's what it felt like. What did I do for him? I rushed his crown. So crowns normally are a 10-day turnaround, and he was traveling and had some commitments. Like, I got to have that sooner. And I was like, let me make a phone call. Have it back to you in 3 days. You my. Boom. Hand clasp. Sonic boom. Racism solved. So now I'm his ride or die. And I don't think he knows that. So black people, you want a ride or die white person? Call him your N-word. It comes at a cost. It comes at a cost. Because now I think, I'm not going to say the N-word. But I'm thinking about it. I shouldn't even be thinking about that. But I am thinking about it. And I know I shouldn't. But it's like you get into a club that you're never going to get into normally, but someone vouches for you, so you're in there. Now, you're in the club, but that doesn't mean you can act like a fool when you're in the club. You can't do that. You'll get kicked out of the club, never invited back. So I'm in the club, and I'm so excited, like I just don't know if I can behave myself. So that's the cost. But man, does it feel good. It might be the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me in my life. Definitely in my career. Definitely in my career, for sure. Oh, you're a fellow for the American Academy of Cosmetic Dentistry? Oh, that's a nice certificate. Have you ever had a black person call you their N-word? No? Yeah, keep working. Keep working hard. You'll get there. Trust me. Just keep working hard. It's the pinnacle of accomplishment. I don't even care about anything else. That's all I want. I want that more. What's the only thing better than having that happen once? Have it happen twice. So I think that means I have to rush crowns for all my black patients. Is that racist? I don't care. I don't care. I'm chasing that feeling. I'm solving racism one rushed crown at a time.
So this palm-colored man is a doctor. I think he's a dentist. And first of all, I need to say that I went to his page, and he definitely has a sense of humor with the kind of videos he drops. So I think his personality shone through in that video. He was probably just making light of it and everything. But at some point I thought, okay, can you just stop talking? Like, it's no longer funny. It's starting to feel cringy. I don't know if you guys felt like that when you were watching that video. Let me just go right ahead and play stitches and responses to his video.
You my.
Yeah, absolutely. see, black people live off something called the hookup. Okay, all black people inherently live off this thing called the hookup. And if you got the hookup, you down now. Okay. Just let you know, when a black person calls you his N-word or her N-word or whatever the case may be, and you're not a native black person, that's your verbal invitation to the cookout. You're allowed to come to the cookout now. Okay, don't bring nothing. You ain't got to bring nothing. And now that you at the cookout, don't mess up. Don't come and do nothing crazy. But that's your invitation. So welcome to the cookout, my brother.
You my.
Look, Dr. Brady, I know you felt the sonic boom of warmth that encapsulated your soul and everything because he called you his. But trust me, you're not. Okay, sugar? I know you got black people in your comments hyping you up, but you are not in the club, baby. Okay? I'm gonna need for you to take time and read some James Baldwin, some Ta-Nehisi Coates, some Bell Hooks, something. Okay? Because then you'll understand why you're not in the club. You do not have an invite to the cookout. Okay? To our own detriment, we are the warmest and most inviting people on this planet. That's why everybody appropriates our shit and they think it's okay, but it's not. Do the work, help our community, and maybe you'll get a to-go plate. Bless your heart.
A black person.
Notice how he said black person and not black patient. He's a doctor, right? And if that went over your head, you're probably in need of CRT.
Not too long ago, called me.
First of all, calm down. Congratulations though, bro. Like you got the hand dap, the sonic boom. That's what we feel every time. It's all love. Good shit. You helped him. He felt good about it. And that's what that meant. It also might mean that you invited to the picnic. Now, I don't necessarily believe that white people should be invited to the actual picnic itself, like around the tables and the grill. You could chill in the parking lot. And we like come over and holler at you and all that. Share a couple beers and all that. But I know you're thinking about it. Don't say the N-word. Don't say it back. You can say brother and all that, but don't say it back. But yeah, congratulations, bro. That's a huge step. And that's a huge step. Congrats.
You my.
Why did your tone, cadence, and your accent change? Why couldn't you refer to that black patient as a black patient? I know there are a lot of black people high-fiving you. Oh yeah, you could be my. Because I see how subtle and covert you were with what you did. How long have you waited for that moment? How many followers have you gained off of that moment? I've had too many rotations around the sun on this planet to let bullshit like this stand. This wasn't it.
Sonic.
Now, baby, you know you shouldn't have posted this. Now, I'm going to answer your question. He was saying thank you. Now, baby, I'm going to say it again. You really shouldn't have posted this. I understand you want to make a little jokey joke. Haha, it's all funny. It's cool. It's cute. You're cute or what have you. But no. This is one of those things that you keep to yourself. You don't ask. You weren't invited inside nobody club, boo. He was extending appreciation. So, my guy. No, baby.
Called me the N.
Well, that just means you part of the fam, my nigga. You officially invited to the cookout. Bring a brisket and no potato salad. You good to go.
In my chair, not too long ago.
I told y'all it was a thing. I told y'all when white people aren't racist, they look good. He's a white dude, you know what I'm saying? He's fit, he looks good, you can tell he eat healthy, you know what I'm saying? Probably do a little working out, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't look his age. I give him a flat 30. Flat 30, and he's probably older than that. Y'all keep thinking I'm bullshitting. When white people are not racist, they age like fine wine. I'm not bullshitting.
N-word.
I can't tell what makes my ass itch more. The video itself or the people in the comments and stitching it, hyping it up. I even messaged this creator to be like, hey, I know it wasn't your intention. I know it was just satire or a joke or whatever you want to call it. But that post was very harmful, and let me explain to you why. Because I know that was just his idea of a joke. I get it. But that post was harmful. And I know it wasn't intended to be harmful, but it was harmful. Like, it wasn't so bad at first. I was like, oh, okay, you know, whatever. But the moment he said that, I'm not going to say the N-word, but I'm thinking about it, I was just like, yeah, you lost me completely. And then for him to say that he feels like they solved racism, let me just explain why that post was negative, why it was harmful, whatever you want to call it. First of all, again, I know it was just his idea of a joke. However, now you're going to have other palm-colored people feel emboldened enough to go out here and say that. Just because you got on here and made that video. Now people are going to be like, oh, well, shit, if it's okay for him to do it, I guess it's okay for me to go out here and say it. It's not. It's not. Also, just because one black person says it's okay, or you're invited to the cookout, or you're part of the club or the family now, not all of us feel that way. I'm just trying to explain that this could get somebody hurt. And I don't mean that as a threat. I really mean that as you're gonna have people go out here and say the N-word, and somebody might hurt them. Because not every black person is going to be okay with you saying that. And to my black folk, please stop inviting everybody to the cookout, okay? Please. Not for the bare minimum. Because y'all be inviting people for the bare fucking minimum.
Called me the N-word.
If they called you that, I mean, you did your thing, bro. Because I'm a dental assistant, and I know. Because they be yelling. They be rude. So that mean you did your mother thing, bro. You did a good job. You made them happy. That's a good thing, bro. That's a good thing. Proud of you.
I'm thinking about it.
Welcome to the club, man. I've been in this club for over 30 years and I love it. It's an exclusive club. I remember the first time it happened. Yeah, it felt like a sonic boom. I'm so involved in this club that I actually have it in writing. I have it in birthday cards. I have it in my yearbooks. I even have it in like our guest signature thing for our wedding, right? I have been indoctrinated in it. And so I think as a white man, it's my civil duty to give you some tips and pointers when you, along with your journey. Okay, so there are two versions of the N-word. There's one that ends with an A and there's one that ends with an ER. I'm gonna tell you something. If you use the one that ends with an ER, you're done for. You're revoked, lifetime ban. You need to close down your damn shop, move across the damn country, give yourself the whitest family name like Johnson or Thomas, and say goodbye to getting in the club. It's lifetime ban, okay? Now, the A version actually has two versions. There's an A positive and an A negative. A positive is like, that boy is that's a positive, or that stole my laptop, that's a negative, and you can't use it in a negative manner, period. It's got to be in a positive manner. If you use it in a negative manner, it's not a lifetime ban, but you get suspended, and then you got to stand in front of the board, the panel, the gods of this club. And to get in, I've never ever heard anybody getting back in, so best of luck, okay? So it's always stay on the positive end. Now, when you go to the cookouts, you need to bring a pen and a notepad and take notes, okay? Because they like to accompany the N-word with another word or lots of different words, right? So I'm going to use an example of like the word damn, right? Now, damn has a lot of different versions, and you got to understand what that dialect, that pitch, that draw, whatever it is, and it's different in every single region, right? So for me, we have the word damn, we have the word damn. We even have the word like damn, where it's like goes up, and each one of those means something. So you got to understand what those are so you can use them properly. Okay. Now, the most important advice that I can give you is accompanying the N-word with a quote or a motto. And this motto you stay away from, and it's Oh, hell nah. Because I'm going to tell you something. That belongs to the mamas and the mamas only. And even though it doesn't give you kicked out, it gets you suspended and you'll have to stand in front of that board again. And you know who is on that board? The mamas, the gods. That is solely theirs. And if you say it, not only do you deserve to get banned and stand in front of the panel, each one of them deserves to take off their sandal and smack you across the face. Don't ever take away from the mamas. You understand?
So you guys can see some people feel like it's harmful what he's saying. Some people feel like, why is it so easy for us to open up our space to palm color people for doing the barest minimum? Some people are like, okay, good, you're invited to the cookout. Like, I feel it's mixed reactions. Now, what do I think? What does Dumebi think? You guys, the question I have to ask is, what is it about being validated by black people that gets white people so excited? I feel like they're always in a hurry to talk about how they have a black friend, how they are friends with black people. Like, even when some of them are in like interracial relationships, they carry it like a badge of honor. It's almost like when you're able to be in black spaces and be accepted by black people and be cool with black people, you're seen as being cool. You're seen as like, I don't know, what really does it do for them? Because at this point, it's like, okay, do they really like black people, or they just want to be down with black people so that they can be seen as cool? Like, they are in with the trend. That's just what it's giving me. That's just what it's giving me. And, you know, I don't know. The N-word again. What this same N-word. You guys see that this N-word is causing a lot of issues. Like, because they know how restricted they are from using the N-word. The fact that a black man referred to him as his N-word made him feel like, ooh, I've made it in life. Wow. It's even more important than my medical certificates. It's just goofy. It's goofy, but at the same time, it's cringy. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. But I really do feel like we need to stop giving these people a medal for doing the barest minimum. The funny thing is, I think the black man in question that said that to him just said it lightly. He just said it very lightly, oh, you're my N-word. And that man just in his brain, like there was a sonic boom. That was what he described, right? Like, oh my God, I'm being accepted by them. Wow. They don't really like a lot of us, but they like me. I'm the special one. Now I get a pass. I almost feel like I can say the N-word. I almost feel like I can fly. I feel cool. The ridiculousness. You guys, let me know what you think. What do you guys think about people who basically invite white people into black spaces for doing the bare minimum? Even palm color people that are allies of black people. Like, what do you guys think? How strict should we be with inviting them to, in quotes, the cookouts? And do you think that whole scenario, which we just discussed in the video the doctor made, do you think it's harmful, or do you think it's not really a big deal? I just think the whole situation was weird and cringy. I don't know about if I feel it's harmful. I don't think it's harmful per se. I guess it's not that deep. You guys just let me know what you think. Have you experienced something like that? Do you think we shouldn't be doing that and, you know, extending these easy passes to people outside our community? Do you think it gives them an opportunity to disrespect or to misbehave or to put black people in harm's way or whatever? Just let me know what you think in the comment section. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.